Hey everybody, the Mack Blaque Show. Today I want to talk about a topic that's kind of sad right now, but I want to use this as a cautionary tale about dating and being a trans man. Earlier this week, I learned that a young man named Sam Nordquist, I think I said his name right, he was killed, and basically they tortured him for about a month, I believe, and then they threw him in a field. I don't think everyone knows the details of what happened, but I'm just going to break down what I know, and I can't say that all of this is 100% fact. It's what I've researched online. That's all I have. From what I know, Sam Nordquist had met a woman online, and they had some type of romantic relationship online. He lived in Minnesota, and she lived in New York. So I guess they decided that they was going to go ahead and meet up, or he was going to move from Minnesota over to New York to be with her. So I guess he ended up moving, and the mother noticed that he wasn't contacting her for a long period of time, so she contacted the authorities. So I noticed that there was a missing persons report on a trans man, I would say about 3 weeks ago, and I posted it on my Facebook. And a couple people on my Facebook, I guess they knew about it, but evidently I didn't know. So earlier this week, I see that they had actually found him, and he was killed, and they put him in the field. Some people are saying it's a hate crime. Some people are saying that they was trying to use him to get some money. I don't know. Only thing I could do is speculate. It's a possibility that they didn't even kill him because he was trans. And it's a possibility that they did kill him because he's trans. I don't know. So it looks like it was a setup. You know what I'm saying? And I had spoke about this in my dating and relationship podcast episodes a couple times. I said, make sure you know who you're going to meet up with. You don't know if these people crazy. You don't know these people. If you're talking to somebody online for months and months on end, and all of a sudden you go see them, they a whole different person than what you've seen online. You know what I'm saying? This stuff happens. So now, the police was saying that it was the most horrendous crime that they had ever seen. He was brutalized and tortured, which is crazy to me. I read somewhere that he was sexually abused with certain objects, and they was trying to get his bank card and probably his credit card or whatever, so they could get money out of him. They probably need his PIN number or whatever. We don't know what it is. But what I noticed was 2 of the people that was arrested, there was 5 people arrested, and 2 of the people looked like they was part of the LBGT. I'm not trying to stereotype, but I'm looking at these 2 people. One of them looked like a trans man himself. I'm just saying. I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm just seeing what I'm looking at. One of them looked like a butch lesbian, and then the other one, I think the other 2 were cis men, as far as I know, from what I could tell. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. And it kind of reminds me of that case that went on back in the early 90s. Around the time that, I found out I was trans and stuff. And I talked about this in the other podcast episode. It was called, I believe it was called Sexual Assault in the trans man community. I know it's a lot of people looked at that one. So whoever listened to this, y'all know which one I'm talking about. There was a case where Brandon Tina got raped and killed because they found out that he was a trans man. And he didn't divulge the information to his the girlfriend he was dating. And the friends ended up killing him. It was two dudes ended up killing him. Now, I know Brandon Tina's case is definitely a hate crime. But this one, we don't have enough information right now to even say that right now. Just because a person is trans doesn't make it automatically a hate crime. You have to find out what it is first. You know what I'm saying? Find out why they killed him. But this go on for me to say, man, seriously, I've been telling people for a long time. I've been saying it for a long time. Everybody's like, no, that's not a good idea because most trans people have mental disorders, this, that, and the next. I think a lot of trans people need to start getting their concealed carry, open carry. It depends on what state you live in. And if you can't carry a gun, carry some type of weapon with you, start going to the gun range, start taking self-defense courses. Because the truth of the matter is, we are the most marginalized community that it is. And I've been saying this over and over. We can't trust nobody out here. There's nobody to help us. All we have are ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to protect you but you. And it's real sad. Like, this dude went out, he was looking for love, and they did this man dirty. It kind of remind me of something I would have did. You know what I'm saying? Not go out and meet some girl out alone where in a whole nother state. I wouldn't have did that, but I have so many one night stands. I could have been easily set up like back in the day. Easily set up. Just go to chick houses and shit. You don't know what these women are on. You don't know. There's a lot of men that get set up. A lot of men get set up. It's almost an everyday occurrence. And I live in the Chicago area. There's women that's known to set up dudes in the Chicago area, especially in the city part. I live in the suburbs, but I'm talking about back over there in the city part. They'll have sex with them, and then they'll steal their wallet, or they'll have the dudes in the back ready to rob you while you sitting on the couch with a girl. You thinking you by yourself. And you never know. That's probably what happened to Sam. It ain't no telling. It ain't no telling what happened. There's some people in this world, man, they don't mean people shit. You can't trust everybody. If you're going to go out and you're going to meet somebody long distance, make sure you have your own hotel room. And make sure that they don't bring other people with them. Make sure them doors are locked. Better yet, if you're going to meet somebody for the first time, make sure you meet somebody in a public space. Don't bring nobody over in your area too quick. Never do that. Some fucking weirdos out here, man. You end up caught up in a situation that you can't get out of. Looking for love, and you thinking, okay, I talked to this woman for like 3 months. She cool as fuck. She ain't gonna do nothing to me. You don't know that. You gotta be at watch all the time. But like I said, man, don't go to a woman's house and you don't know her like that, because you never know. If you feel like any like red flags, don't go at all. I know I feel sorry for his mom. He had to deal with the situation. His sister, I think he got a sister, a couple sisters, from what I seen. His whole family grieving. Shit is fucking sad, man. Shit made me rethink my whole situation, reevaluate my whole situation. Especially online. A lot of these women online, they think it's a way to scam people. Some people don't even take online dating that seriously. You know? They start asking money from you. You know that they on bullshit. They hurry up and say that they love you too quick. They on bullshit. All of that. It's just fucking serious, man, out here. I have no idea. And I wonder how many other times this has happened to trans men, because I've read a couple times when it happens to cis men and trans men dating. You know what I'm saying? But not completely getting killed, but getting raped. And everybody thinks for some reason, if you date a cis woman, you're not going to be in as much trouble as dating a cis man. You know what I'm saying? You dating a cis woman, oh, you ain't going to be that much danger when it comes to everything. Ain't nobody. You don't know. People don't understand how manipulative some people can be. A woman can be very manipulative to set you up. Do y'all remember Samson and Delilah? Come on now. It happens. I had a friend back in the day, and I probably told this story before. I had a friend that met this chick, went to another state, they was in a hotel room. They both got drunk, and then he went to sleep. He woke up, his whole wallet was gone. Credit card gone. Bank gone. Bank card gone. So how do you really know who real? You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you really don't. Because some of these women can play the game so good that you will never know until it's too late. The only thing you can do is keep yourself safe. Being in a public place for a while. Don't hang out with their friends too much or at all in the beginning. And I don't know the whole case. I heard that they was in a hotel room when they killed him or tortured him to death. This is what I heard. I don't know if it was his hotel. Did he invite her in, and then the girl, he probably went to sleep, Then he woke up, there was a whole crew of motherfuckers up in there. And ain't no telling how this went down. She probably said, let's have a party. I got some friends that come, we can do a hotel party. That could have happened. The only thing we can do right now is to pray for his family, pray for him, and use it as a cautionary tale to move on. I'm not telling everybody to be scared, but I'm telling you to be cautious. Be aware. Make sure these women that you're dating are properly vetted.